to your diary session.
Oh, okay. The moment I heard Nelly, you're welcome to your diary session, I was like, wait, what? One thing I'll continue to appreciate about the Big Brother Niger show is how very unpredictable the game can be. Like you'll be thinking to yourself, oh, I know how it's gonna be. Should be their pairs. They'll come in pairs and they will live as pairs. Or is mainland, is island. Oh, they came on their own, so they'll be living on their own. And then Big Brother will just be like, boom. You would think you know, but Big Brother will say they don't know. They don't know. I literally was just like chilling today. Here is the gist. I was chilling and watching the show, and then I heard Big Brother call Nelly, and I was thinking it was based on, she's the head of house or one half of the head of house. And then the next thing I'm seeing the camera on her face, and I was like, is there something that he wants to discuss with Nelly that he wants the whole world to find out? Only for us to now see the tables turning and Big Brother is talking to Nelly. Even when he said, welcome to your diary session, Nelly was like, oh, okay. And I was like, what's Big Brother trying to do? What is Big Brother's plan? Is he trying to like divide them? Is he trying to do something that we haven't seen before? I remember the very first video I made about the Big Brother Niger season 9 game. I remember how I talked about the fact that this season loyalty will be tested. Like you think you know, but you will just be surprised. Like a lot of people will be tested, their friendship, sisterhood, brotherhood, everything will be tested. And I think we're about to see that going forward. However, when it comes to this individual diary session, there are some people's diary sessions that I really enjoyed and I really want to talk to you about it. Now, the very first person is Nelly. And Nelly talks about being head of house. It's been barely how many hours, but she talks about being head of house. She talks about how, people saw that they are girls, and then she loved the fact that people voted for her pair, and then they saw beyond her just being a girl or beyond she and Anita being a girl. And another thing I really appreciated about Nelly's diary session or individual diary session is how she was very considerate of Anita. She kept on talking about the fact that Anita's birthday is coming up and she would really like Big Brother to surprise her. But if you have been watching the Big Brother show all season from season 1 till now, you know that Big Brother, one thing he would never fail to do is celebrate anybody on their birthday. So I'm very sure that Anita's birthday surprise is coming in. And then Nelly talks about the plans that she has for Anita as well. She also addressed the whole reason she didn't pick the aces to be their pair or their mates in the condo. And she talked about the fact that she was closer to the checkers. Honestly, I also thought that she was going to pick the aces. Like, it's very perfect. We have Nelita, and Nelita kind of have a thing with the aces. So we just thought she would have moved with the aces. But I loved how she decided to pick the checkers, and she explained that she just felt more comfortable with the checkers. And in as much as Sooj especially was not happy about the fact that they were not chosen, they ironed their differences out, and she doesn't think there's a big deal. See, it's a game. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how many times I will have to tell people that this show is a game. Like, you try your best not to get carried away. The most important thing is, yes, you try not to burn bridges, but you have to still entertain the audience. And what Nelita did yesterday was entertaining because they made people talk about them. Another person's individual diary session that I really loved is that I didn't it's not like I loved, but I'm just like, this guy is that of Mayor Frosh. Now, Mayor Frosh comes into that diary session. He's shocked that also like it's just him, and he just came to tell Big Brother, going forward, I want to be a bad boy. And I was like, Mayo, I never really thought that you would be that kind of person. So Big Brother asked about their pair, and then Mayo talks about the fact that, he and Toby are good, and the fact that, okay, that Sunday, the fact that they took out Indine still got to them, but they have decided to like shake it off because after all, it's a game. Then he talked about the fact that he told Toby that this might be their final week. So he's going to be himself and enjoy, and he doesn't want to have any regrets. Like, I've been hearing a lot of housemates talk about the fact that they don't want to have regrets. And then Big Brother was like, okay, what do you mean? And he started talking about Nelly. He says, which is true, that at the beginning of the show, he and Nelly had a connection, but Nelly was kind of like, she's not really interested in anything because it was like the first week, like a few days, like everything is still very fresh. And then he moved on to talking with Dami and Ruthie. And I remember one of my episodes when I talked about the fact that Ruthie was saying that she doesn't want to be in any triangle, she doesn't want to be anybody's option, and I was really wondering why Ruthie was going up about this whole thing, only for me to understand now. So Mayo is telling Big Brother that okay, there was Dami and then there was Ruthie, that they reciprocated their likeness for each other. And then Dami has been evicted, so he had Ruthie, and then he's going with Ruthie. But somehow he says that he feels that Nelly and he and Nelly still have like a connection. So sometimes when they are far off and they look each other in the eye, there's a connection, there's a vibe. I was like, you don't mean it. You don't mean it, Mayo. And then he also said that that he and Nelly are cordial, so he just feels like Nelly is more relaxed now, and in as much as she's having something with Sooj, he doesn't mind to press harder.
If I feel the need to still press, I think I want to press.
I said, oh my god, like how many of us are here for this drama? How many people will want to see this? I mean, I think for me, every time I look at these housemates, I usually say everything is strategic, because for him to have sat down to talk about it, think about it, right? He would have said, what other way would I just spice things up so I don't leave the house? That's the way I'm thinking. And then he's like, okay, let me just rekindle what has died. Because just imagine that he now begins to press for Nelly. There's going to be a fight with Ruthie, who everybody already thinks that she's already fired up and she'll be going home this Sunday. There's going to be a fight with Sooj, who wants to protect his own territory. And then there are also like rumors that okay, Sooj is using Nelly or Nelly is using Sooj. So what they have is not really real. So I don't even know how the dynamics will change if Mayor decides that he wants to push further. So you know how sometimes you ask for somebody's opinion, and then he decides to ask Big Brother for his opinion about his plans to press with Nelly. And then Big Brother is like, a bird at hand is better than 1,000 in the bush, or is better than 2 in the bush, and all of that. But you're an adult, do what you like. And it's like, My own is, no matter what anybody will say, Toby, Big Brother, what Mayor wants to do, he will do it. And I think I'm here for it, because it's still the drama. Everything is about playing the game, as long as you do not burn any bridge. The third individual diary session that I enjoyed will be that of Wani without Handy. So Wani comes for her diary session, and then she's talking to Big Brother, gisting with Big Brother. Like, it felt so relaxed. I like the fact that she was just like on her own, not shutting anybody up. She's just talking, and then she is talking to Big Brother about what happened between she and Ruthie, and how she was very surprised that Ruthie would be picking a fight with her when she thought that she and Ruthie were very cool. Like, she never really thought that she and Ruthie would have any issue, and she feels that if Ruthie had an issue with her or with them, Wani and Handy, she should have just come out to talk about it, or say, see, I don't like you guys and I'm not faking it at all. And then Big Brother was like, okay, we've heard your part.
She'll be thankful that I wasn't the custodian last week. She would have gone home.
So Big Brother moves on to ask about Handy, and when I tell you that I was emotional listening to Wani talk about Handy, I was like, wow. She praised Handy, talked about how Handy compliments her. Like, what compliment did Wani not give Handy today? I just thought, it was like, oh my god, like, these sisters are really cool. And she talked about the fact, oh my, like, Handy is my soulmate. Handy is this. She calms me down. I'm hot-tempered. Handy calms me down. She compliments me. She understands me. She sees me. She's my other half. I was like, oh my god. Like, if you've ever had a sibling that sees you, that hears you, that you have a connection with, you probably understand the way I'm going with this. And on this channel, I'll probably will talk about the dynamics of the siblingship in the house when it comes to season 9, because we have the Mbadiwe twins, we have Wani X Handy, and we have the Checkers. One day I think I'll just come and talk about it. But that was the diary session for Wani, and it was just very interesting to watch. I was just laughing because that girl is hilarious, trust me. There were other people who came in, spoke with Big Brother. There was Toby as well as other housemates. You can let me know whose individual diary session you liked. But listen, I was thinking, because Big Brother can be making you to think. What do you think will happen if Big Brother decides that he wants to divide the pair and allow everybody play individually? Like I said at the beginning again, I believe that this season is about testing loyalty. do you think that people will begin to stab each other, backstab each other? There's something that Onyeka said at the beginning of the show where she was like, I can go against anybody to get what I want. Like, will she even decide to go against her sister if they dissolve the pairs? I would like to know in the comment section what you think about Big Brother dissolving the pairs, because right now anything can happen, and probably Big Brother is doing this so that we can see that the possibility of anything happening. I would like to know in the comment section. I don't think I'm ready for it, but whatever makes the show interesting, or whatever spices of the show, I am definitely here for it. I got you with more right here on this channel. Till then, make sure to enjoy every moment.